Open at 9 a.m. on game days.
The dairy farmers of Oregon say, check your fridge. Got milk? Your Northwest Dodge dealer. You can take life as it comes, or you can grab life by the horns. Dodge Oregon Rain, the new bottled water harvested directly from Oregon skies. And by Reese's. With Reese's, you've got it made. Here's the voice of the Beavers, Mike Parker.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Beaver Sports Talk on the Beaver Sports Radio Network. Great to have you with us, as always, on Tuesday night. And as always, a very busy show. A lot of things we look forward to getting to this evening. We'll try to keep you updated on the OSU women's basketball game, which is going on as we speak down at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. The Jim Zaleski era in the wrestling program at Oregon State is getting underway as we speak across the way at Gill Coliseum. And, of course, the Oregon State football team getting ready to go to Stanford this weekend, look for that 7th win, clinch bowl eligibility, and then set things up for a game the following week, which we won't talk about tonight, but you're free to think about. It won't be a subject that we will broach because the only mission this week for the Beavers is to beat the Stanford Cardinal and get bowl eligible. We'll be talking with Coach Riley about that. Look forward to your input tonight. Toll free, 1-877-600-6433, 877-600-6433. Remember, tomorrow night at Gill Coliseum, the 23rd ranked Nevada Wolfpack in town to take on Jay John's Oregon State men's basketball team, and we'll have that on many of our network stations beginning at 6:30 tomorrow night with a 7:05 tip, the Beavers and Nevada at Gill Coliseum. And as we do every week, we are honored to welcome an everyday champion. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we will meet this week's everyday champion from the OSU swim team, Erika Wirth, who will talk about not only her competitive career in the pool at Oregon State, but a lot of her off the court, out of the pool activities. We'll talk about that with Erika and meet this week's everyday champion. Thanks for joining us tonight at our beautiful new venue for Beaver Sports Talk, just across from the OSU campus, McMenamin's on Monroe. Great to have you with us. We'll take a quick break and come back and get things started on Beaver Sports Talk along the Beaver Sports Radio Network.
Here's the sound of throwing up real bricks.
Welcome back to Beaver Sports Talk from McMenamins on Monroe. Mike Parker joined by our everyday champion, who you'll meet in just a second. We want to make sure you stop by Corvallis Furniture and Sleep Shop on 9th Street in Corvallis, and be sure to enter to win the best seats in the house for tomorrow night's basketball game. For the Civil War football game, you could win tickets to the next Beaver home football and basketball game. The best seats in the house, compliments of Corvallis Furniture. She's a senior. Went to South Eugene High School. She's this week's everyday champion from the OSU swim team. Please welcome Erika Wirth to Beaver Sports Talk tonight. Good evening, Erika.
Hi.
Congratulations on being selected. Before we talk about some of the off or out of the pool activities that you're involved with, and they are many, what about this season and the big win you just had, the excitement that you have as a team for the season right now?
Everything's going really well this season so far. I think the team's made a couple of really big steps this year towards Larry's ultimate goal, our coach's goal. So,
referring to Coach Larry Leibowitz, and let's hear it for the team now ranked 25th in the country too. So congratulations on that. That's a big step in the building of a program. What was it that drew you out of South Eugene High School originally to come to Oregon State?
Oh, that's a long question.
I know, and we've got plenty of time.
Well, I originally didn't want to look in Oregon, so I'm from Eugene, so I'm a Duck.
You were.
Well, I was a Duck.
There you go.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's the important verbiage in this room, I can assure you.
Yeah, so I was, and it was a big decision to come here, you know. My family are all Ducks, so... But I am now officially switched over to the Beavers.
Absolutely. Now, in that regard, though, I mean, was it you wanted to go out of state altogether and the opportunities just were not as present? What is it that made you settle on coming to Corvallis?
Well, I originally signed with UNR, Reno, Nevada, and Reno wasn't really my thing, so I started looking at my other options, and turns out that I'm more of a homebody and I like being close to my family and friends in Eugene, so Corvallis was the perfect opportunity for me to do that.
Good. It's good to have you back in the Beaver State. And you are a human services major, but what I read in your media guide as we kind of get to the everyday champion stuff outside of the court, the field, the pool, whatever the case. You are and have been, I don't know how long you've been doing this in terms of professionally in the summer or whatever else, but you are a rafting guide, and you guide all over the state, the beautiful rivers in our state. Tell us a little bit about how that interest grew in your life, and are you thinking about maybe doing that as your job?
Oh, I wish I could, but it's kind of a summer gig right now. My family started rafting when I was about 6 years old, and I got into kayaking when I was about 12. So I always used to say when I was little growing up that I wanted to be a raft guide when I grew older. And I just looked into it last year. I needed a break from swimming and school, and my old job was a lifeguard. So I really wanted to get away from pools, I guess. And I really like being outside, and I liked kayaking and rafting. So
you've stayed near the water, though, obviously.
Yes, I did.
Have you ever had any inadvertent swims?
I have, actually, yes.
Dangerous, scary moments? I mean,
No.
Not really? Okay, well, good for you. Tell us some of the rivers that you've rafted in the state, some of your favorite ones.
I guided on the Rogue quite a bit this summer, and I guided on the Lower Salmon in Idaho, and I guided on the Deschutes and McKenzie and the North Umpqua.
Is there a favorite in that mix, or are they all special in their own way? I mean, do you have a river you find yourself going back to more regularly?
They're all pretty special in their own way. Probably the Rogue would be my favorite to guide on as far as the rivers that my company runs, but privately, outside of the company, just for fun, there's a lot of other rivers that I like to do as well. So.
Now, does that include rivers all over the Northwest, all over? I mean, or you stay mainly in Oregon? Mainly
in the west, on the West Coast, California, Idaho.
Now, and you say you wish, so if that's something that you'll always be involved with, what do you have in terms of a professional career in mind? Do you have that settled yet?
No, I don't really have it settled yet, but eventually I'd like to end up doing something like there's a program out of Benton called Hoods in the Woods, which is a program that works with at-risk youth out in the wilderness setting. So.
Sounds like you're going to be outdoors a lot.
Yeah.
No matter what we're talking about, you love it. You backpack, you ski, all of the things that make this state great. I mean, you're probably going to stay somewhere close to home, it sounds like, when you're all done with school, too, huh?
Yeah, I lived in Benton this summer, and I really liked it. So I'm going back there as soon as I graduate. And I'm going to guide again for a season, and then I'm going to New Zealand.
You have more teammates coming here. Take a look. I mean, teammates coming to support the effort here tonight.
Yes.
Okay, good job, everybody. Well, Erika, we're going to let you go and have fun with your teammates and friends here tonight. But we want to thank you for joining us as this week's Everyday Champion. Congratulations! A great start with the swim team. Good luck the rest of the way. Let's hear it for Erika Wirth tonight, this week's Everyday Champion on Beaver Sports Talk. Thank you, Erika. We will take a break and we'll come back with Oregon State head football coach Mike Riley on Beaver Sports Talk on the Beaver Sports Radio Network.